Hi, how you doing? Markus Pattern here, coming at you with my regular weekly ramble chat, semi-weekly, almost weekly ramble chat in which I talk about my achievements of this past week and let you know how I'm progressing. So basically, it's a record, and I don't know, seemed like a good idea when I started doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it because it seems like a continually good idea. As we have just indicated with the whole not having a coherent thought in my head, this is a ramble chat in which I ramble about my week and stuff. And yeah, so for those of you who don't know me and this is your first time here, great first impression I've made. I'm Markus Pattern. I draw comics, I draw covers, I draw pin-ups. I basically an artist who does stuff comic wise, generally speaking. This is my various channels on YouTube and Twitch. If you're new here and you like it here, please click like and subscribe and all that media and noise. I've got a Ko-fi Patreon and Etsy where you can pick up my comics, my prints, or you go to my website, markuspattondraws.com, where you can read the first 4 chapters of Here Comes the Dragon Punch. Kung fu goodness full of parkour and baking, and there's some other comics up there that are a bit more horrific and stuff, plus the various prints that I've done. So yeah, my commissions are open, and I live stream pretty much most days. I haven't been doing it that much last week because I was percolating stuff, which I'll get to later, but that means that instead of like live streaming, I needed to concentrate, so I didn't. But I'll be doing it again. I will start doing live streaming again today and tomorrow, and see what I come up with next week. So. Now that I've got that out of the way, a bit more business before we kick on into the news. I suppose it's news as well. If you go along to my Patreon, there's a new video up there for early access where you and basically I did an art challenge in which I drew a bunch of video game characters in my style. So you can see me draw Razel from Soul Reaver, Cubone from Pokemon, and Muffet from Undertale. So you can see that first. You can see the artwork first, and the process and stuff. You get to see that there over there first. And then the main video will be up in probably in about a week or so. Yeah, on Saturday and stuff. So you get early access, and plus you get to look at the inks and everything. Yeah. So I am officially on my 4th draft of the script for OMG. It's Omar. This is all the paperwork I've been doing with it, revising scripts and shit. Look. Wow, I've even written and stuff. So yeah, basically the script is pretty much formed. Couple more reviews of the dialogue, but I think the action beats are there. If someone says like wants to be a beta reader for the 4th draft to pick up anything I've done wrong or whatever, let me know and I'll send you a copy, and you can tell me if everything makes sense. If the action sequences are good, and if the jokes and set pieces are funny, because that's kind of the important thing. I mean, they're funny to my sister. They should be funny to everyone else. So, speaking of Here Comes the Dragon Punch, Volume 1 is out now. So I'm, as well as writing scripts, which took a little longer than I initially thought, because they always take longer than I thought, because essentially I always think I can do it real fucking quick, but I didn't. So I've also been, one of the reasons why I haven't been live streaming is because I've been working on designs and stuff. part of it takes place in like an ancient temple and everything. So I've been trying to figure out how to an ancient civilization with an ancient temple and stuff. So and what deities and gods they might worship and stuff, and what artifacts I might stick on the wall for decoration, and what shapes and stuff they're going. I think with it, I'm going to use a combination of triangles and circles, and and just kind of keep that vibe going, because that would might make it easier to design make it easier to design basically. I'm also thinking that they might be if not vulture worshippers, then birds of prey, and I like vultures. So here's an initial bunch of designs. Why are you closing fast? So I wrote these in the wrong order. So yeah, temple and stuff. Right. And here's one of the new characters in it will be a bog witch, and I've been just trying to figure out how to well, I've just been designing a bog witch basically. Spoilers, I went for this design for the bog witch. And then I was also designing, like, because there's like a James Bond military-esque compound in there, so designing the people who work there, from the guards to the technicians to the scientists and stuff. And I'm trying to get be like, yeah, I'm trying to go for like what would be humorously out of date but retro chic kind of fashion designs that would be like, well, anyone who was designing this for practical purpose wouldn't have given these people these outfits. I might not go for the technician one I got there, because that's probably a bit too much like Super Mario. Or maybe I will do, and you'll know the inevitable lie. And so, and this I've been just trying to design. There's in the deep dark depths of this place, of this temple, is a catacomb, and it holds a beastie that tries to eat Omar. And initially my idea was like a crocodile kind of hybrid, and then then a terrapin just jumped into my mind. And so yeah, I've been basically designing my own version of Gamera, I guess, or Snapper from Teen. Yeah, basically. So that it's been a lot of fun. Also trying to I was thinking, what do I do? I basic the design on purely on turtles and stuff, or do I say like maybe incorporate like a buffalo or a hippo into it? So yeah, basically that's what this is. And if you're thinking, well, Marcus, that's all very well and good, but it's kind of small for me to see on my tiny video camera that I'm watching this on. They will be up on the website markuspatternsdraw.com under the whip section, which is probably, I was initially going to call this kind of thing where I tell you about the progress for OMG. It's Omar. I was initially going to call it a letter to my brother and sister, but that's just a joke that nobody really gets, because I've not been in a band for fucking 20 years. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to, that's probably all going to go underneath that section, and that's where that will be. So that'll be up in today, because today's Wednesday, so it will be in there with a bit more write up and a more coherent thought process as to what it is. And you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to go, hey, he's actually doing what he said he was going to do. I have physical proof. He is taking the Kevin Smith approach of making artwork, basically telling his audience about it so they know he's not bullshitting. Another thing I had on my docket was, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm standing up because I have rearranged my art station, and I've got one of those standy uppy desks. Yeah, I got yes, I've got a standy uppy desk. So rises up and down. So based because essentially, I was finding that sitting all the time, I'd be active in the morning and get everything done, and then when it came to the evening, I'd be like after lunch, and I needed. So I figure if I change up the way I move, I can one loosen up the shoulders and stuff, because I can adjust it to the right height, but also combat fatigue and everything, because instead of being like, well, I'm bored of sitting, I can stand up, or if I'm like my back hurts from standing too much, I can sit down and stuff. So that's my new approach for this year, is to try and basically combat that after lunch malaise and everything. So yeah, that's what that's why I appear taller than I am, taller than I normally do, because ain't technology grand. So, but you'll notice that I wasn't here much last week. So today I'm going to be going back to the live streaming, and today I'm going to and tomorrow I'll be working on Kindness of Killers, and I will basically be finishing the first 8 pages that I've done, just so I've got them locked in, and I can move on and stuff, because I don't like returning to stuff after I've done it. So so hopefully I can, hopefully I'll get them finished, and then by next week I can start working on the next. I'm finishing it, because essentially I don't know why I thought this was going to take less time than it did, but it's taken me longer. So hopefully I can get it all done and dusted, and because next week's February. Yeah. Well, that is what it is. So back to live streaming today and tomorrow, and then possibly Monday and Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday. Then Wednesday we'll be back to doing OMG as Omar. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Couple of things. Good news on my part. Two good news is I made my first 2 sales of the year. One in my shop in Jerry's, where you can, if you want to pick stuff up from me in person, you can go along to and say hi, and I'll let me know in the comments, because I don't always have stuff on me. And I made it via a sale via the website, which is the first sale I made via my website. So I've got to see how that works. So that's all good. So onwards and upwards. Bit of bad news. I lost my if you've been along to my Patreon site, you know there's only one paid subscriber and stuff, and that for they've not there anymore, so I'm down to 0 paid subscribers on Patreon. So if someone in there could be a patron, and it's only a $1, and you get early access to stuff, and I am doing my best to make it a better site. So it's a bit I'll be honest with you, the beginning of this year has been a bit but it is what it is. January's just a bit of a shitty month. A lot of stuff's gone on as well. It's case that's not. I just need to pull myself up by my bootstraps, and that's basically it. So there's no point in bemoaning these things. Just get on with it, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that. Again, ramble chat. So, right. That is going to be me for now, because I need to get back to start working and drawing and stuff and doing what you're here to see me do. So, for the final time, I've been Markus Pattern. If you like what you see here on the channel and stuff, Etsy, you can buy my comics, the first volume of Here Comes the Dragon Punch, and the first 2 and only issues of 13 Shots of Whiskey at my Etsy, at my Patreon, at my Ko-fi, and at my website. There's a sale on for the 30 Shots of Whiskey as a bundle. So you basically get 2 comics for $5, which is not bad going. Yeah, and yeah. If you want to support me, my commissions are open. Patreon and Ko-fi exist. Yeah, my next video art challenge thingy will be up on Saturday. You can see early access on Patreon, and yeah, check out the website later today, and you'll see a work in progress for OMG it's Omar, and I might throw up some pages from the Kindness of Killers. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, click like and subscribe, all that noise. I've been Markus Pattern. You've been absolutely fantastic, and I love you. I truly do. Bye-bye.